Q. Talicia Garrett. I am here to introduce our New South Development and Training Outreach Hour every Tuesday at 2 p.m., giving you information on how to become a part of the programs through USDA and Farm Service Agency. We can be reached at 678-779-9468. We can also be found online at newsouthoutreach.com. Hey there, I'm Q. Talicia Garrett with New South Development and Training, affectionately just called New South. And we are back again with New South's Outreach Hour, wherein we make sure that the public is educated on all of the services and programs and resources that are available to you through USDA and the Farm Service Agency. On our previous broadcast, we talked a lot about home loans that are offered through USDA. Now, though those loans are not available through FSA, the Farm Service Agency, they are available through the Rural Development Agency. We wanted to make sure that you knew about those as well, so that you know that USDA has a wide array of services and programs and resources available to you to get whatever your dreams are off the ground. So, given that I spent so much time on the home ownership loans, I thought today it would be best for us to dive into some of the farm ownership programs that are available, because the home loans, you don't have to be establishing a farm in order to qualify for those, but we do have those, and most of our programs here underneath the Farm Service Agency are specifically geared towards beginning and those interested in farming and ranching, and also different minority and woman-owned interest groups that would like to participate in the services that are available or get into farming and ranching. So we're going to jump right off into those programs today that are available. Farm Service Agency has, like I said, a wide array of programs to fit many of your needs. And I want you to, as we're going through these loans that are available today for farm ownership, I want you to keep in mind, this is just getting you the top of the surface level information. I'll go as deep as I can. But if there is anything that piques your interest within this outreach hour and you want more information on it, feel free to take down the numbers that are on your screen. Always feel free to give us a call here at New South. I personally can be reached directly at 678-779-9468. And our staff here at New South Development and Training is always available to you to make sure that you get the information as well as the technical assistance to get these applications in and get you what you need. We would like to make sure that you understand what it takes to become eligible for the programs, all of the requirements that are necessary to fill out some of the applications. We really don't mind taking the time to do that. We do understand that paperwork, applications, documentation can be quite a bit, can be overwhelming. And we'd like to take some of the stress off of you by making sure that you know that you have someone here in your corner, judgment-free, to help walk you through those processes and make sure you get the information and the resources that you need, because this stuff is here for you. These are programs that our administrations have made sure are available, and they encourage, as we do, we encourage you to pursue your dreams in farming and ranching, or whatever your entrepreneurial endeavors may be. That's been our stick for the last 20 years, 22 years now, where we like to give you the information that you need to be successful in whatever those endeavors are. So, back to the farm ownership loans that are offered through USDA and the Farm Service Agency. Farm ownership loans are available up to 100% financing. And this is a unique circumstance because typically if you go through a traditional or conventional lender, they'll want you to bring in a down payment. Now you'll see today that USDA and Farm Service Agency, they have several different types of loans that they offer. So today we'll go ahead and tap into those. I think it's about 3 different types of loans that they have that you could qualify for to pursue your home owner or farm ownership. So the maximum, just to start off with letting you know, there are other programs, but this particular program, one, does indeed offer 100% financing up to $600,000. for maximum loan amount. So we'll go on to and you can follow some of the information that I'm providing for you today, that I'm speaking of today, on your screen. And there are 3 different types of direct farm ownership loans through USDA and FSA. The first being the regular, second, joint financing, the third being down payments. So you got your regular loan, your joint financing loan, and your down payment. The fourth bullet on this page speaks to those smaller loans that are available that are not up to the $600,000. And if you would like information on those are available, I believe, up to $50,000. And you can, if you need that information on those loans, you can call in and feel free, and we'll give you some more information or send some your way. You may also email us at, let's just go with my email for today because I'm drawing a blank, but qtalicia@garretteci.com or info@newsouthoutreach.com. There it is. There's that New South extension. So we'll dive into those different types of loan types that USDA and FSA offer. That first, direct farm ownership joint finance loan. I didn't think that was the first, but that's the one that's coming up here, so that's what we'll go with. That's also known as the participation loan, which simply means that, the language is pretty clear, the participation or the joint, meaning that you are getting or requesting part of your loan from USDA, Farm Service Agency programs, and that you have another party that's going to bring in the other part. So FSA, in a situation like this, FSA will lend up to 50% of the cost or value of the property being purchased. And then again, your commercial state program or even the seller of the farm that you are purchasing can put up the balance of those funds that are required for purchasing that land. So this is with or without a FSA guarantee. So this is one type of loan. Again, there are some folks that are out there that are looking to purchase land and they're able to come up with some of it, and they're scrambling trying to figure out how they're going to come up with the balance of that. And FSA loans are perfect for that scenario as well. So in the down payment loans, FSA will finance up to 95%, and then you'd be bringing in the down payment of the 5% if that were the scenario. Those numbers can fluctuate. It does not have to be a full 95% from FSA and 5% from the other source, but that's just to let you know that you may have your full loan through FSA and then a down payment that you put in from another source. The down payment farm ownership loan is the only loan through them that is not 100% financing. So you have that there. Again, I think I mentioned on the beginning, on the top half of this show, that the maximum loan limitations for the farm ownership loans is $600,000. So that's a pretty decent number to toggle with depending on the property that you're looking at, but it lets you know from the door the type of properties or the size or value of property that you can consider when you're going through FSA for farm ownership loans. Let's see. So they'll give up to the $600,000, and the property though can appraise up to $667,000. And then again, you have those different scenarios where FSA is putting up some, and then you're bringing in a down payment to cover that balance. Now, one of the other good things about farm ownership loans and home loan programs through USDA are that they have really competitive interest rates. And those interest rates through USDA can be found online. Those are publicized once a month, I believe at the first of each month. So if you're interested in knowing what those interest rates are at the time that you are pursuing, those can be found online. Or again, feel free to give us a call. We'll investigate that for you and make sure that you're looking at the correct interest rates for the type of property and the location that you're trying to purchase. Now, repayment terms are also pretty unique. USDA and Farm Service Agency repayment terms are not like your traditional or your conventional. The maximum repayment period for direct farm ownership loan and the joint financing loan is 40 years. So you typically hear someone might say 30. This one is 40 years. The repayment term for FSA's FSA's portion of the down payment loan is 20 years. The non-FSA financing portion is required to be at least a 30-year repayment period with no balloon payment allowed within the first 20 years of the loan. Just like with the home ownership loans, if you were able to watch that show, I wanted to make sure that you know also with these, FSA does not use credit scores. They do not. I know that's almost unheard of here in the good old US of A, but they do not use credit scores to qualify you for your loan. So again, you're not looking at a scenario where you have a minimum credit score to make you eligible for this program. That's not how this operates. The loan applicants are expected to have acceptable repayment histories. So sometimes we take for granted if you're renting a place. A lot of times that rental history that you're paying every month to keep the rent over the roof over your head, a lot of times that is not taken into consideration on your credit score. However, with USDA and FSA, you may very well be able to utilize your rental payment history as part of being able to show that you have a good payment history with a particular vendor. So you're not automatically disqualified if there's no, if you have a history of slow payments. I don't want you to be discouraged there. This is a unique situation that this is one of those things where you really just need to take a chance, look into it, put your name in the hat, and let us help you walk you through the program. And you'd be surprised about the number of things that are kind of unheard of if you're not in this arena on a daily basis or you haven't dealt with USDA or FSA in the past. It is not your conventional bank loan that you're looking at. So the requirements are much different. Some would say more lax. But again, the United States and USDA and New South are encouraging new and beginning farmers. So every resource is being made available to make sure that you can tap into those services and not be shut out by some of the typical things that we think may stop us impede our progress. So we went over the different types of USDA farm ownership loans today. There are a number of things that you need to be eligible. And if you are interested in finding out what those things are, what those eligibility requirements are, I want you to go ahead and take down our contact information. You'll see it there at the bottom of the screen. Again, our contact information for email is go ahead and email us at info@newsouthoutreach.com. Our number on the screen is 601-368-8488. New South offers walk-in hours Monday through Friday. I believe those are 9 to 4 p.m. And it's good, though, given that we're in the middle of still, I can't believe I'm saying that we are still in the middle of this pandemic, but we are. And this is the new way of life right now until we can get over this hump. But we do have the office hours, but please feel free to give us a call so that we can schedule some time with you so that we can make sure that you have a time that's specifically dedicated to you and we can space out those appointments to make sure that everybody is doing their part with social distancing and keeping one another safe. So our website is newsouthoutreach.com. We have a slew of information on there. You can also send us notes through that website, and we'll make sure that someone on the staff gets back with you in short order. That phone call is just priceless, so feel free to give us a call. We've had some calls come in and help some folks get involved in these programs, and it's just been a wonderful thing to be able to take part in. I know prior to 2015, prior to being deeply engaged with USDA, I wasn't fully aware of all of the resources that they have and all of the representatives that they have in each state. So again, if you're not able to use this information, or if it doesn't pertain to something that you're interested in, but you know someone that it may help, please feel free to pass this along. Anyone who is interested in receiving the information or the slides or the contact information for your state representative, feel free to give us a call or send us an email, and I'll make sure to get the slides and information over there to you. So again, it's just a great resource. The agriculture business it's a staple. It's agriculture is the largest employer in the state of Mississippi. And I use that term employer loosely, but it's the biggest industry in the state. So it's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere nationwide. And if you're interested, like some of us, in healthy eating and making sure that we promote farm-to-table type industries, this is a great program to look into, either for yourself or for someone that you know. Feel free to pass this information along. If you have other interests beyond farming and ranching, New South representatives are also available to help you get tapped into different resources that are available to you in different careers in different industries. So anything that you're thinking about tapping into as far as advancing your career or promoting your entrepreneurial endeavors, please feel free to give us a call. We'd love to help you in those areas as well. So again, this is Q Talicia Garrett, and this has been another New South Outreach Hour. Feel free to give us a call. We look forward to hearing from you. But for now, we're going to go ahead and sign off. Have a great day, and we hope you tap into these resources that are available for you and me. Thank you. Have a great one. Hi, I'm Q Talicia Garrett. I am here to introduce our New South Development and Training Outreach Hour every Tuesday at 2 p.m., giving you information on how to become a part of the programs through USDA and Farm Service Agency. We can be reached at 678-779-9468. We can also be found online at New South Outreach.